Hello learners, in this video we are going to learn about new concept about the reduce function. In the last video we already seen about the filter and map function. In the same way the reduce function, okay, in this video we are going to use the reduce function. Now this reduce function will take two argument, one is function and second one is any sequence as an argument, right? Now what this reduce function will do, now this function is used to apply a particular function, pass it in its argument to all of the list elements. That means suppose you have a sequence, so you have to calculate, so for example, I have a sum of the given list. Okay, for some we already have the built-in function, so we don't need. Okay, so for example, we can use, suppose you can use directly use the sum function. Suppose we have to calculate the multiplication of all the elements present in a given list. In this case, I have to go for a for loop and you have to multiply and save the result and you have to return the result as a function, right? In the other hand, we can go for the reduce function. Now, this reduce function will reduce the entire list to a single element. Okay, or I can say one output. Okay, right. For example, in this example, we've seen about this. So we have, and one more thing you have to remember this, the reduce function is belongs to the function tool module. Okay, so you have to import this function tools. After that, you can use the reduce function, right? So in this case, we have one list, say it contains some elements. I'm saying this function tool dot reduce. Okay. In this case, I'm going to use the built-in function, this add function. Right. So this built-in function add, which belongs to the operator module. Okay. Now this will use to add any numbers. Okay. So in this case, I'm going to pass this built-in function add to this reduce function, and also I'm going to pass the entire list, right? So, and also in the similar way, in the second operation, we have the reduce function. In the same way, I'm going to use the operator dot mul. That means we'll use the for multiplication of any, I can say numbers, right? And I'm going to pass the entire list, right? So we'll see what is the result we'll get. Okay, so when I run the code, you'll get like that. See, sum of list is 32 and product is some 18,900, right? That means now this add operation is applied for all the element in a given list. That means I can say it will add a similar way when you use a for loop. That means when you use a for loop, now you can say we'll use 1 plus 3, you'll get 4. Again, this 4 is added with 5, right? So you'll get 9, and again 9 is added with 6, right? So you'll get 15, right? In a similar way, this reduce function will be applied. Okay, it will apply the, or I can say logic directly and will directly use the result. Okay. So in this case, we can use the built-in function, right? In the similar way, we can use the user-defined function. Also, we can pass to the reduce function. For example, in this case, I have this example. Okay. In this case, I'm saying even sum. That means I have to sum only the even numbers present in the given list. In that case, we don't have any built-in function, right? So I have to create a separate function. Now, this is the way we are going to use, or in sum, we are going to define a sum in the normal function. That means I'm going to iterate over the list, then I'm going to take the mod, we'll check whether the remainder is 0 or not. Okay. After that, I'm going to add those elements to the total and I'm going to return this total. Right. So instead of writing these lines of code, this many lines of code, I can use the reduce function. So when I say reduce function, you have to use one function, right? You have to use, or you have to create one user defined function for sum of given numbers, right? So in this case, we are going to use simple function, say define filter even. Now this will filter even will take two arguments. One is in this case ACC, that's one number, and a comma number. Accumulation means I can say result of each iterations that will be passed to this ACC, right? So are using the same condition, say number mod 2 is equal to 0. I'll say return ACC plus number. And after that, after the entire iteration is completed, I'm going to return the account ACC. Right. Now what this will do, so when I say filter even, so I'm going to pass this uh, user defined function to the reduce function. In this case, when I say reduce, it will take one function as argument. Second one is a list. So I already created the list numbers here, right? So when I say this comma zero, now what is the meaning of this zero? Now this zero is passed as zero will be the initial value for your ACC. Okay. So because one argument is passed from this number, that means the first element is passed as number. But for ACC, we don't have any initialization. So I have to initialize with this. Okay, I'm going to initialize with the 0, right? Right. So initially the 0 will be taken, then number will be becomes 1. So we'll check whether 1 mod 2 equal to 0, right? If the condition become false, say it will return ACC. That means I'm going to return 0 because that's not a even number. I'm not going to add it, right? So I'm directly returning the sum as 0. Right. In the second case, we have 2. Now 2 is a even number. Now I can return ACC plus number. That means in this case, what's your ACC value will be 0 plus number will becomes 2, right? 0 plus 2. Now 2 is returned. So now for the next iteration, 2 value will be passed for your ACC. In the similar way, for all the iteration, the same process will be continued. Okay, so in this case, we are using user defined function to get the result. Okay, so I can just, I'm going to print the value. Okay, we'll get sum of even number is 30 because we have 10, 8, 18 plus 6, 18 plus 24 plus 4, 28 plus 2 is 30, right? So we'll get the expected result. So only one thing you have to remember it, how to design the function, right? So how to return the value from the function, that should be uh, your logic part. Okay, and the other cases, the instead of using multiple for loop, or you can say loops, so you can directly handle with the help of this reduce function.